Arisha, new course is coming the first week of September, and very much timely. I've seen a couple of posts, specifically when it's regarding the idea of God or the concept of God in Yoruba religion, and as folks try to separate themselves from, Judaism, Christianity, or Islam, they would say things that actually reinforce that same idea of monotheism by saying, Olodumare is our God and is our one true God. And these come from really high-ranking folks. Sometimes very, disrespectful, really condescending. They love power. They love to put things above folks. But when you see even how ritualistically competent some folks are, their cosmology is just off. There are things that are really inconsistent with our culture, and it makes you wonder, are the deities even talking with these people? And you never know. Some of these people aren't working with deities, they're working with demons. So with our first course with the White Juju, we look at the basis of the Oshafunfun, the white entity, religion and culture, and we kind of separate ourselves from some of this new neo-black faced satanic demonolatrous practice that we see goes on way too much in our culture. So this is a good start to get into cosmology, the cosmogony, and really see how the deities show up and what is our role in creation. And last thing that I will say is that there's a lot of promotion on, rituals, which are important, and the bloodletting and the food. But think about this: how many individuals actually have that personal relationship with that deity? And this is the basis of all the information that we're doing in this course. We're giving you background information, but the main idea is for you to establish a personal relationship with that deity. And people can't sell you that. They can't sell you an Orisha. You can't buy that. These are things that you should learn, and these techniques that you could perfect so you can actually have this relationship. And people aren't doing that. They want to sell you shrines. They want to sell you this never-ending Iwakwele quest, and they actually don't know specifically about your Orisha or your purpose, because they're not giving you means to establish a personal relationship. They just want your money, and they're actually selling people demons on the low, and we don't go for none of that. So our course pricing is not out of quality. If you know my work on White Juju, we put everything in it. However, it's priced for availability. This is a non-profit. We don't do this to make money. However, it's an exchange, and so we make sure that it's affordable for all black folks, black Americans, black youth, black teens, black adults, so they can get hooked up to our culture and start serving the deities as they should.